I have the pleasure to invite you today on our journey on which we are showing you how a Carré H from Hermès is manufactured entirely. And I'm not standing by coincidence beside the horse, since the horse was the first client of Hermès in the beginning, in the very early beginnings, because Hermès started to build some saddles and equipment for the horse. But today it's not about horses, it's about watchmaking, serious watchmaking. And after you have hopefully seen already our other videos where we have been showing you how the cases, the dials are manufactured and the movements, we invite you today to come with us to see how the bracelets are made, the leather bracelets. It's an amazing job that will be done. You will be very impressed. And of course, we bring you to show you the entire final assembly of the Carré H of Hermès in an overpressurized room to avoid dust in there. Enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe and to hit the bell to get our latest notifications. With me is Elizabeth. Elizabeth, a very warm welcome.
Thank you.
And this is the basic material. It's Barénia leather. And you will show us how out of this huge part of skin we're cutting first out a piece and then we're manufacturing the strap.
Exactly.
And don't believe it's only one cut. It's about 15 different
steps, yes.
We are going to show you, so it's real artisanal work.
Okay, so we have the leather, which will be on top, okay? Yes. It's Barénia, and we have two parts. A long one, the name is sanglant, and a small one, the name is boucletot.
Okay.
Okay, so for each part, we have the leather, which will be on the other side, okay? And we have a special paper, which name is villedon. It's here to keep the shape of the watch strap. And of course we have the small embossing that we need
to attach it then to the watch.
Yes.
Yeah, I see.
So first step, we have to prepare the leather because it's not the good thickness. Okay, so we have to make it thinner. So I have also prepared this and this, and we have also to make the pairing to make it thinner so that when we make the fold, it's not lead like a step. Okay.
It stays in the perfect size of the entire bracelet.
Exactly. So we have glued the embossing on the villedon, and we have to put some glue on the leather, which will be on top, okay, and on this part. So it leads to this step.
Drying will be about 15 minutes, 20 minutes each time?
Yes,
would be
each
okay.
time, yes. So when it's done, we have to put some glue again here, and here, and here, and here. So we can make the fold, okay? It leads to that. And then we have to make a very special mark that will be the limit for the leather, which will be on this side. Okay.
To know the precise position where to put the top leather.
Yes.
Okay.
And then we put again some glue on the leather and on the watch strap. And then we just need to close and to have this.
With all the filling inside.
Yes.
Yes, so you have a bottom side, a top side, and all the fillings.
Exactly.
Elizabeth, with this squeezing or a press we are standing before now, you're going to cut out the leather.
Yes, the name is the right cut. It's made with special cutting forms. So we put the leather on place and the cutting forms on, and then we just have to take the arms back and press. So I just put the watch strap here to make a special mark for the stitching or the sewing machine, to know where it began and where it has to finish.
It's now Deborah showing us how Hermès is applying that famous saddle stitching using a single thread and 2 needles which cross each other in each hole, ensuring finally a greater overall resistance. And this is Hermès typical and unique, and they use it when they make their handbags, saddles. So when leather is stitched, they always finish by this famous way we see now in the picture. In the next working step, Deborah is hammering the thread into the leather to avoid that the thread later on is damaged. Deborah now is with sandpaper polishing the edges of the strap, and also by doing this ensuring that the length of the both straps that have been stitched together is absolutely equal. And now Deborah is creasing the strap, applying another technique typical for Hermès to make it look even nicer. After again polishing with much more finer sandpaper and applying another layer of color, now Deborah is glazing the surface. So the color becomes really matte and looks gorgeous on it. If you would not do that, you would probably still see that the bracelet is done out of 2 pieces. So the next step is that we need a little loop to ensure that you can insert the bracelet later, and of course this is done individually for each of the straps. The 2 ends of the loop have been glued together, and then they are stitched by hand, and to be sure where these holes are supposed to be, she just hammered them in, and now she's starting with the stitching by hand. Wow, some more than 50 steps to get this to this. Barenia leather in the beginning, and now we have a beautiful, gorgeous Hermès strap. It's amazing. I never thought it would be so difficult. We even had a dictionary. They use a dictionary for the translations of the technical terms into English. So some of the terms we didn't even know, so we had to look in there. It's an amazing handcraft here. Guys, stunning. In the last days we have seen 29 different professions, not professionals, professions being involved in the manufacturing of an entire Hermès watch. So the dials, the cases, the movement, and of course the straps. And today here we have the 30th profession. It's Luc, he's a master watchmaker, and Luc now will show us how to assemble the entire watch. It's a process that starts with having the dial being put on the movement, because without dial you won't read any time. So after the dial was set on the movement, it's now time to bring on the hands. And you see Luc now applying one hand after the other one. He positions the hand in the center on an X and then pushes on with a exactly defined force to fix it, and then he's controlling, of course, if the hand when it turns is not touching any part of the dial. after the minute, the hour and the second hand has been set, the watch is ticking, and the second hand is gently swiping over the dial, now positioned at 35 seconds, and so the watch is alive. Wow, that's really a beautiful watch, the Carré H of Hermès, and we have been bringing you through the entire manufacturing process in the last days, and I hope you have already seen and watched our videos. So just in case you have not, do it. We have been showing you how the case is made, the dial is made, the movement, how the movement is assembled, and today we were at the headquarters of La Montre Hermès here in Biel, and we showed you how the entire watch is assembled. Thanks guys, your comments and questions are welcome, mostly welcome. Thank you for watching. If you like our videos, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and of course to like our videos. Goodbye.